Wendy from Long Island, New York. I hope you enjoy this next video from Cruising with Wheels. Cheers!
I've been having a great time on the job. I've been having a great time in the casino. I've just been stopping here and there, and I haven't really lost any money yet. Every time I think, oh crap, I've lost 40 bucks, boom, it gives it back to me. So I can't believe it. It's crazy. Usually I would lose my shirt, shoes, pants, underwear, everything on a cruise, but it seems to be working out very well. Sorry, I'm a little turned around. We are aft and I was all the way forward. That is where the casino is on the Gem. And I looked at the clock and I said, oh crap, I have to go pretty up for Chris and Jen, because I am having dinner this evening at Maderno with Chris and Jen. It should prove to be an enjoyable evening. Last time we sailed with them, I believe we were on the Escape, and Frank and I had such a great time with them. We actually, I think we sat down and had dinner with them, and we were like the first seating. I can't remember the name of the restaurant right now, I'm sorry, but we sat down with them at the opening of the restaurant, and they politely asked us to leave because we closed the place out. Oh, there's Kodak. You want to say hi, Kodak?
Yes.
Hello. We love Kodak. I keep telling him he has to stop working. He works too hard. So I'm gonna run back to the room. Excuse me. Change my clothes, pretty up for Chris and Jen. Chris and Jen! And have a nice dinner with them. Maybe we'll close the joint with them tonight. It's, I already said it, but it's Maderno Trescaria. It is the Brazilian steakhouse. It's meat on parade. And I am very much looking forward to it. I can't wait to see you there, Chris and Jen, and we'll bring you along. So like I said, I went back to get prettied up for Chris and Jen. And so I'm here. I was 1 minute late. I feel bad, but that's okay. So now we're going to go in and get our meat on. This is the salad bar at Maderno. It is an awesome salad bar. And as soon as I'm done filming this for you fine people, I'm gonna get my food on. You're fine. Don't back into the table. Hey guys, so I just left dinner with Chris and Jen. Best dinner ever. It was so good to see our friends. The only bad thing about the whole dinner And now I notice, I can hear right now, Chris and Jen going, oh, what was bad? That Frank wasn't there. But we had a really great time. They're great people. And that is one of the things I wanted to say is that the great thing about cruising is you meet great people. I mean, you meet some crazy ones. You should check the link above for Tales from the High Seas. You'll laugh your butt off. But you really do meet great people when you're cruising. And that's how we met Chris and Jen, on a cruise. So, and now they've become lifelong friends. So, take a cruise, make some good friends like them, and then that gives you another excuse to cruise some more, to get together. I'm now in the elevator, and I've dropped off. They were nice enough to give me a little gift, and I dropped that off at their cabin. I was gonna change my clothes, but then I changed my mind. And now I'm gonna go put $20 make you holla into a slot machine. I just have to find where I'm going because I got off one deck too soon. So let's see what we can make today, or lose. But I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be optimistic. So just like it says, and then what happened? Well, I have to tell you, I'm sitting here editing these vlogs, and much to my chagrin, I don't know if I was drunk or high or whatever, but the footage that happened after the casino was corrupt, and I'm not able to show you what happened after the casino or my morning monologue that I normally do. So I will just have to tell you that I had a good time in the casino. I lost my shirt. I still had my shoes and socks though, and my shorts. I lost about $40. That same $40 I've been playing with the whole entire time on the cruise. And we listened to some music. Nathaniel again, down on deck, I think he was on deck 6. Yes, down on deck 6, right by the champagne bar. And put my little self to bed about midnight. And then I woke up the next morning to beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico. So now we're going to take a tour of San Juan, Puerto Rico. We are going on our tour. We're going on our tour, and we're gonna go see the city. And this is the first time ever, I think, all these times we've been to San Juan that I'm actually gonna go on a tour. So I don't know. Did you tour around before, or did you just walk around?
Tired.
Tired.
David and I did this on our honeymoon cruise in 2005. So yes, we have. And last time in 2020 when we were on the ship, it was like late in the afternoon and we were on the pool deck. When we rolled in, it was gorgeous. And then we had dinner at Cagney's and we were all just like la la la, and poor Janine, it was her first cruise.
No, I feel so bad for Janine on that cruise.
And she was like, I would have liked to have seen Puerto Rico.
I'm glad we're doing this tour.
But same thing. We got dinner at Cagney's tonight, and we're in Puerto Rico. So, but we're doing it right for Janine.
Cagney's.
We're doing it right.
What was the rock and roll?
Yeah, what's that?
Okay, so sometimes
We were laughing.
you get an error message and you have to drop it. because it resets the gimbal.
Guess what? It looks kind of funny from where we sit. Is this it? If it's it, I'm spreading out.
It's our fort. The fortress, the biggest one built by Spain. Here in this side of the world, in the New World, is the San Cristobal Castle. Well, we have another stop in the neighborhood of Puerta de Tierra, and outside of in the other side of the bay, in the touristic area of Condado. Okay. So our first stop is just 5 minutes from here, and we'll be right behind the Capitol building, the Palacio de los. Okay, let's go there. We are in the south of the old town. Okay, we are in Pontilla, but this part is not old. This is like an expansion to the old town. Okay, if you look forward, check out the blue wall. Well, it's blue because it has a blue tint. Okay, but behind the wall is the old town. Okay, so we are right now maybe in the limits between the two neighborhoods here. To the left side is to go to the old town that we will see at the end of the tour, and in the right side is Puerta de Tierra. Like I said, the old town was founded in 1521, 500 years ago, but Puerta de Tierra in the beginning of the 20th century. And we become to the U.S. territory 1 year after that, in the Spanish-American War in 1898. So we've been territory of Spain for more than 400 years, but we become to the United States territory in 1898. Okay. In the right side we have the Covadonga Walkway. In this one we have many sculptures, monuments dedicated. For example, this one, the obelisk dedicated to the police, the one that lost their life on Dury, our heroes, and the next one in the right side, this one is dedicated to the teachers, to the pioneers of the education of Puerto Rico. One of the things that we received from the American culture was a better education. The first high school, university, all that came with the change of sovereignty. In the right side we have the Holocaust Memorial, where we have, of course, that one to remember the 6 million lives that were lost in the Jewish Holocaust. And in the left side we have the Palacio de los, the Capitol building built in 1929, where is the Senate and the House of Representatives. Okay, this is the Palacio de los. It's all marble from Georgia, Tennessee, Italy, and Puerto Rico. And in the other side, we have the President's Walkway, where we have a group of presidents of the United States, just like Theodore Roosevelt, more forward, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and Truman. Then we have the Victory Monument in the middle, that is from 1927, the same year of the Capitol building. And that one is dedicated to the soldiers of the First World War. And more forward, you will see the statues of Lyndon B. Johnson, Gerald Ford, John F. Kennedy, and Barack Obama. Okay, so this group of presidents here were the presidents that comes to Puerto Rico in official visits. I invite you to explore the other monuments that we have in the other side, not the only ones that we have in this side. Okay, in the Victory Monument that you will find in the middle, you will see stairs that take you to the other side. Right behind the Victory Monument, you will see the Memorial Monument dedicated to the Puerto Rican soldiers. But in the Memorial Monument that you take to the left, you will see a beautiful statue of my favorites, are 3 women who represent the 3 main races of the island. You will see one that represents our native, the Taínos. The one in the middle represents is a recreation of an ancient bust that was found in Spain that maybe the sculpture choose this bust to represent the origin in Spain. And there is another woman that represents the African culture. So the 3 women is the Puerto Rican Heritage Monument, and you will find it once you take the stairs to the left. You will see that one. Okay, we have around 15 minutes in the store to give you the chance to take pictures in this area. And once you return, I'll give you some information about our politics and how it works, and why this is the place where a politician took the wrong decision. Let's go there, okay? Remember, in 15 minutes, you can return to the bus. okay? In 19 ships, knowing the Santa Maria, La Niña, La Pinta. That was the first voyage. In the second voyage that he came with more than 17 ships. And this island, when he discovered it, was on November 19 of 1493. And the name given to this island by Christopher Columbus was a different one. Not Puerto Rico, nor Richport. The first name of the island was San Juan. Okay. That is the name today of the capital. That was the first name of the island. Later we explained what's the reason of the name of Richport. Okay. And after 2 days in the island, he returned to La Española that he discovered the first voyage. And in 1508, the King of Spain sent to this island, to Saint John the Baptist, Juan Ponce de Leon, to begin the colonization of this one. Juan Ponce de Leon, the same one who discovered Florida, the same one that was looking for the founder of the youth. Okay, he's the first Spanish governor of the island. Okay, he discovered this bay, and quickly he made a main port in the other side of the big island, and a small port in the same place where we had the port for the cruise ships. Okay, but they choose the big island to live at the beginning, because here in this tiny island there is no rivers, and we need water. Okay, and the rivers are in the other side. Okay, and they were established close to a river, where is today the city of Guaynabo, and the name of the first Spanish settlement was Caparra. Okay, and they lived there between 1508 until 1521. In 1521, they decided to move to this port, to this island, to looking for more protection from the attacks that they were receiving from pirates, and that's why they moved to more closer to the entrance of the bay. Okay, and then I will give you more information about it in the last stop of the forts. Okay, so we've been, after that, territory of Spain for more than 400 years. Then we had the demolition of the walls in 1897, and 1 year after that, we had, of course, the Spanish-American War that finished with the sign on the Treaty of Paris, when Spain ceded to the United States Guam, Philippines, Cuba, and also Puerto Rico. So we become a U.S. territory since then. And then in 1917, right before the First World War, we become United States citizens. They need soldiers. Okay. So then in 1952, we celebrate finally here in the Capitol building the Constitution of Puerto Rico, where we become in a Commonwealth that still today is our actual status. Here the politicals is very different, maybe in comparison to the states, to the mainland, because here the political parties are influenced by political status. Okay, so for example, we have three major political parties. We have the Popular Democratic Party that defends the Commonwealth, like the one that we have right now. We have the New Progressive Party that wants the statehood to the island, and the Puerto Rican Independence Party. And the island is divided maybe close to 50-50 between the party of the Commonwealth and the party for statehood. Okay, here comes the best part. Right now, our governor, Pedro Pierluisi, belongs to the party pro-statehood. Our resident commissioner, Jennifer Gonzalez, that is not part of the Congress. We don't have a representation in the Congress because we are not in a state, but it's our voice in Washington. Our resident commissioner belongs to the party pro-statehood too, just like the mayor of this city, the mayor of San Juan, Miguel Romero, also belongs to the party pro-statehood. But in the Senate and the House of Representatives, the biggest portion of them belongs to the opposite party, the party of the Commonwealth. And they are the ones that approve the decision that the governor wants to do. So we have this conflict that maybe you have an experience of that in the mainland too. Right? So that's the situation. That's the biggest problem that we have. The most of the time we switch every 4 years from party to party, and most of the time we always have an opposition between the Senate and the House of Representatives against the governors, and maybe for that reason they used to make the wrong decisions in some way. Okay, maybe we had to begin to learn how to vote, maybe. And quick thing, the flag of Puerto Rico, okay, is the same design on the Cuban flag. The Cuban flag, the triangle is red and the stripes are white and blue. And we began to use it when a group of Puerto Ricans in 1895 joins the Cuban Revolutionary Party. In that moment, we were the two remaining colonies of Spain in the New World.